Let's say we have it. I think we have it. Hello, welcome everyone. This is the European session, and you know it. This is and always will be the War Room. My name is Ricaurte Jaen, and directly from Dubrovnik in Croatia, I'm waiting for our favorite data scientist, Mahesh, directly from India. He's connecting to this Zoom session. I don't believe really anything. Here he goes. I don't think he has video, but can you there, Mahesh?
Good morning, Jose.
How are you, brother? All good?
Doing very well. How are you?
Good, good, good. Just the intro here, and I was saying that I don't believe even Mahesh. He sent me a couple of rules that I think they have in the company he works for as a data scientist. A couple of rules guidelines for Zoom. That was right, Mahesh. I think you sent me like a paper on that rules and precautions to take when using Zoom, right?
Yeah, that's right. That was actually issued by the government of India, and I forwarded that to you.
Yeah, but I still don't believe it. I find it to be suspicious that once the company and the ticker symbol for those that are interested is ZM, and yes, I do have it on my portfolio and, with clients.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, after it's up 100% in 2 months, now suddenly they have security issues. It's just crazy. Guys, again, good morning, and let's begin the European session. A lot happening. We have a lot back and forth. Now the threatening is taking a little bit more compelling arguments from Trump to China. Number one was the fact that they said, okay, with no evidence, the virus came from China. Now, second is Trump, and this is actually grounds for a little bit of complaints, is he says, oh, you're not buying what we agreed upon the last phase one trade agreement, commercial
Mm-hmm.
treaty, whatever it is. So now it's turning a little bit more like, okay, there's some grounds to think that one of the sides is not fulfilling what it's on paper. So it's going to be a fun week. We have a great couple ideas that we want to share. Ideas. Remember, if you take them, we're not liable for that. But nevertheless, we want to make sure it's something that you're interested in, you learn, and you come every day for the European session and other sessions that we will have during the day, during the week, for the most actionable content and ideas for you to guide yourself in your trading week. So, Mahesh, the floor is yours, and let's go with it.
Thank you, Jose. Let me just share my screen. Can you see the screen?
It's loading. There you go. Beautiful.
All right, amazing. So, just when I was loading the software maybe 5 minutes ago, I actually saw the pound over here. The pound is falling, and this is the place that I spotted it. And let me just maximize that window right here. Just have a look. Look at the volume, how it's growing here. Okay, this is the, okay, it's not drawing. Okay, so this is the place I saw it. And have a look at this volume. Have a
I
look at
see
this
it.
volume. That's my son in the background.
That's fine. That's fine. We embrace the chaos. We embrace the family, man.
Yeah. So, I had an idea on the simulation. I took a shot right over here. My stop loss, so that would be 133.13. Stop loss obviously would be above that, and my take profit was about here, right about the 200 SMA. So this actually gives me about 7 pips to 12 pips. I think that should be 1:1.4 risk to reward. But anyway, it came down till the support. This is the pivot points that I have here. So just within a matter of minutes, I was able to have a successful trade. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to break down how I was able to do it. Would that be nice, Jose?
Absolutely. I think that's what um, a lot of visitors to this channel, the audience that we already have, small, but we're growing. I mean, we face the facts. We're slowly growing the channel. But breaking down will be absolutely helpful. Go ahead, Mahesh.
Yeah, so first of all, let me just tell you what I'm using here. Uh, all right to the left of the screen, you see the currency strength indicator. This measures the strength of currencies in real time, and it tells us which currencies are weak and which currencies are strong. You see right here, this is the currency strength indicator, and this is provided by Anna Cullins' company, Quantum Indicators. So what this does is this reveals the inner working of the market. Currency is what drives the Forex market. Every nation has a currency, and the currency is strong or weak based on its fundamentals and many other things. So what it does here, it tells you which currencies are relatively strong. You see the level here, 80 level. This is the strength level. Once the currency starts coming to this level, we are understanding that it's strong. When currencies start going down this way, we understand that the currencies are weak. So what it does is, right over here, when I saw the pound, it have a look over here. Also, as you see in the screen, it also has pop-ups enabled that alert us to any possible, trade notifications, so we don't miss anything. So what I was saying is, I saw the pound GBP in the overbought region, and there was a possibility for it to be, reversing, because it moves in ranges. It makes a move, takes a pause, refills again, and makes a move again. So this was a cycle where it could have reversed. And the best pair against that I saw, it was yen. The pink one is yen over here. It was in oversold condition. So this is a perfect catalyst. Just imagine chasing a car. You are both going in the same direction, and in that case, what wins is if you're able to overpower the other car and overtake it. For that, you need a much better machine. But what happens if two people are heading the opposite direction? It doesn't matter what kind of machines they are, it is bound that they're going to collide very fast. So that's the idea behind this. This is oversold. This is the JPY is oversold. The pound is overbought, and they are on a collision course like this. So let me just go to the main chart and show you how it played out.
Okay.
So right over here, so when I saw this, and I knew that selling orders were coming in, then I saw this volume, and then I also kept my eye on the levels. JPY oversold and pound was overbought, and right at London Open, it started tanking. It started going down, and I also saw this one starting to come up. So that was a perfect opportunity, the perfect catalyst for me to enter. So this is where I observed it, and right over here we could have entered it for any kind of risk to reward that you like. You can have 1:1, 1:1, or maybe as in my case, I was able to get 1:1.4 or 1:5. So that's a short and sweet trade breakdown, Jose.
Absolutely, I love it. It was beautiful. And again, this is just explaining the step by step, the logic, not only the logic, but the mechanisms that are in place, the evidence, what led you to take the trade. You just didn't wake up and say, short pound yen.
Mm-hmm.
No, it didn't happen. You open your screens, look at the different indicators, and volume. And again, we all go back to the idea, ladies and gentlemen, volume and price. Yeah, we do have different tactics. We use different interfaces. That's why I like to think about this software that Mahesh and I'm starting to like them a lot, love them, use them on daily basis. Everything coming from Anna Cullins. Yeah. And soon in the description, we're in talks to convince Anna to let us, spread the good word about her products. So we're working on it. So soon you can acquire them. But come all the time to these different sessions where Mahesh professionally will show you how easy as a 1, 2, 3 is to follow these tools. That has been great, Mahesh. Let me take the floor now, and sure. I have something for everyone. I have a few ideas. Right. Starting the same line as you shared.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this floor is yours now.
Thank you so much, brother. And again, now what everyone's going to see is what I work on a daily basis. I do the pre-simulation. So far it has been so good. I thank the Lord for that. And also the fact that we devote the necessary hours for this to be successful, for be a successful enterprise. There's some out there that will tell you that you just need 20 minutes to analyze the market and you will be successful. If it works for you, it's great. We love it. Hey, do whatever works for you. For us, it's about dedication, discipline, and commitment. We are fully determined to make our ventures successful. So that's what we do. Now, pretty simple. Couple ideas. First idea, and I talked to Mahesh about it. Hand to God. I told him this is my plan for the week. This is what I'm doing. And I already sent ideas to our clients. Now, first, the hedge. I have a hedge. I'm buying and selling the euro dollar. Why am I doing this? Pretty simple. Nothing very, out of the extraordinary. Okay. I'm looking to play the game on this currency. I'm expecting it at least this week to probable go in favor of the US dollar, at least for this week. And then based on statistics, I'm looking at least for the euro dollar to go to 112.20. That's what I'm looking. So it hit last week 110, maybe too much too soon, fast and furious. So it should go down at least, move lower, at least to retest 108, I will say. We'll see. But I'm taking that idea, keep the short, take the short out, and move with the long. That will be my hedge. That's a little bit more professional, more based on statistics, but still, nevertheless, is my idea. You may like it or not. It's just one of the ideas I have in my portfolio. The second idea, Mahesh, and this is following you, piggybacking what we discussed, a little bit of risk, and that is I already entered short. You can see I have short pound, Great British pound versus US dollar. Same analysis. In my case, I'm selling the 50 level. Okay, so I'm selling 124.50. I fully expect that this can go against me by at least 100 pips. I don't have my stop loss. This is what I'm expecting, probably even 200 pips. So that's what I have. My take profit, I'm looking at least a comeback to 122 as low as 121. That's what I expect based on the risk environment that we have this week. Okay, that short term may favor the dollar. Nevertheless, please remember Friday we have one of the most important pieces of data, macro data, non-farm payroll, NFP. And we may need to adjust by Friday. So far, I'm short at 124.50 with clients, the Great British pounds against the US dollar. And finally, one of the ideas I had, and I talked to Mahesh about it, is we noticed based on currency strength indicators, the one we use from Anna Cullins right now, is how the Australian dollar for the last, I will say 4 weeks. Isn't that right, Mahesh? 4 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 4 weeks has been a total matador. It has been fully loaded. It's time for a rest. So it needs to rest a little bit. This is what I have. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, just sharing with you a little piece of evidence. I'm going to throw my 50 exponential moving average, and there you go. This is pretty simple. I learned this from Larry Williams back in the days. He had a basic entry-level course, which is called the Cracking the Money Code. It was about $300. I bought it, love it, lost it. Dumb. But it was great. And the thing I learned the most that stuck with me over the years is simple. If prices are above the 50 exponential moving average, you favor buying. If they are below, you favor sell. Prices are below, we sell. That's it. It's pretty simple. Nothing more. Of course, as you can see, I have a level of orders as I expect the continuation of the trend. And all the orders I have are based on 50 and the 0 levels. So I already sold my first level based on selling. I'm selling the 68 level. I enter at 68.19. I have an order, I think, I have 2 more orders to the upside. If it moves up, let me just clean this real quick. If it surprises and move to these levels, I have 2 orders at 68.50, and the last one is at 70. That's all I'm willing to do with this pair. This will be, guys, my trades for the week. This is what I'm expecting, and this is how I see things unfolding based on risk. The Australian dollar did very well for 4 weeks. It's time for a break. Mahesh, do you want to add anything before we say goodbye to our friends for now?
Yes, definitely. I just want to confirm what you talked about, AJ. So if you can allow me to share my screen.
Absolutely. Go ahead, do it.
All right. So what I want you to see here is that just have a look at it at this place where it was completely oversold. The Australian dollar, it's a red one on my chart. I actually changed some colors because I was used to certain colors relating to certain currencies. It's all customizable, the indicator. So right at the bottom, you see that it was completely oversold and it moved and it came into the overbought condition as of now. And we are actually seeing the unfolding of it, actually falling down now. It curved and it's beginning to fall down. And we see, but the JPY is steady. And it is possible if the risk increases, as Jose talked about Trump threatening China and these things. If the risk increases, it can directly cross over like this, and you will have a great fall on the AJ. So two reasons: yen is strong, AUD is overbought, and we have the levels in play. Just have a look at my chart. I have the pivot point there, the PP that you see. That's the pivot point.
Yes.
And it has rejected that. It has broken down that, and it did not go back. It is below the 50 EMA. It is below the 14 EMA. So even if you were to enter right now, you can have your stop loss above the pivot point, which is about 94 points. The entry price right now is 68.15. And at the minimum, you can take it up to the support level 3, which could be, 130 pips almost. So a little over 1:1 risk to reward. And if you were to go all the way, maybe you can go down, and other levels can be in play. But the immediate minimum risk trade that we can think of is 90 pip stop loss and about 130 pips of take profit.
Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So guys, let me just say this. Just bring the camera. We enjoy this. We enjoy sharing this information with you guys. As I said, I'm an analyst. Mahesh is the data scientist. I wouldn't say that we're traders. We do trade. But if you feel that you're a trader, hey, come by, stop by, take a look at what we do. If you're new to trading, also come by, stop by, take a look and see what we do. We love sharing. You can see we're just not coming up with ideas. This is what is happening on the fundamental front and the technical analysis front. Absolutely. You put them together and you come with great ideas that not only are great by the fact that you understand the markets a little bit better, is that you can really make some money. Guys, on behalf of Mahesh Taank, data scientist, myself, Ricaurte Jaen, remember, this is and always will be the War Room.